Every time I get on one of these flights to rescue Zoe, I remember in the summer we almost lost her. She was 3 years old. It was the morning at this cottage you used to rent. We were all sleeping together in bed. It was a wonderful time in our lives. We still thought we had a future together, the three of us. Did you ever visit the cottage? I woke to the sound of Zoe's breathing. It was labored. I looked over and noticed she was sweating and all swollen. I grabbed her, rushed her to the kitchen, and splashed water on her face. I didn't know. I was in a panic. I guessed she'd been bitten by an insect, but there was no doctor. The nearest hospital was 40 miles away. Zoe was continuing to swell. Clara took her in her arms and tried to breastfeed her while I dialed the hospital. Finally, got a doctor on the line. He sounded young, but cool. He was confident, but there was a nervousness. He had been an intern. This was the first time he ever had to do anything like this. He wanted to seem like he knew what he was doing, but he was as scared as I was. He surmised that there was a nest of baby black widow spiders in the mattress. He told me it had to be babies, or else with Zoe's body weight, she'd be dead. He told me I had to rush her to the hospital. He was alone. There was no ambulance. Now you listen, he said. There's a good chance you can get her to me before her throat closes. But the important thing is, it would keep her calm. He asked if there was one of us she was more relaxed with than the other. I said, yes, with me. Which was true enough, especially at that moment. Clara was wild-eyed with fear, and her fear was contagious. I was a better actor, that's all. Zoe loved us equally then. Just like she hates us both equally now. The doctor said I should hold her in my lap and let Clara drive to the hospital. He asked me to bring a small, sharp knife. It had to be clean. There was no time to sterilize properly. He explained how to perform an emergency tracheotomy, how how to cut into my daughter's throat and windpipe without causing her to bleed to death. He told me there'd be a lot of blood. I said, I didn't think I could do it. If her throat closes up and stops her breathing, you'll have to, Mr. Stevens. You'll have a minute and a half, 2 minutes maybe. She'll be unconscious when you do it. But the important thing is you keep her calm and relaxed. If you don't let her little heart beat too fast and spread the poison around, then you might just make it here first. Now you get going now. And he hung up. It was an unforgettable drive. I was divided into two people. One part of me was a daddy singing a lullaby to his little girl. The other part was a surgeon ready to cut into her throat. I waited the second that Zoe's breath stopped to make that incision. Nothing. We made it to the hospital. I didn't have to go as far as I was prepared to, but I was prepared to go all the way.